Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. It's Bruce Jordan, and today we're going to be talking about the $15 an hour minimum wage increase and what's in it for the government. Usually when the government wants to do something or wants to change something, it's rarely something that's just in it for us. Okay, like it's rarely something that's just in it for the people. There's a goal or an objective that they're trying to reach, and we're just along for the ride. We're the scapegoat for what they're trying to do. Now, I do agree that there needs to be a wage increase. How much is up to you? Because at the end of the day, the government is, when it comes to corporations, the government is on the smaller side of the spectrum. The real owners of the corporations are us, the shareholders, the stockholders, the investors. The one that took the risk is not the government. So I did a little research and I found a couple of things that I think that you'll be interested in to learn what's in it for the government. Number one, higher wages means higher taxes. And I'm not talking about just regular taxes. I mean higher payroll taxes, which means this is nothing but a tax increase that you can't see, that's being disguised as a wage increase. So not only will they make more money from the employee side, having to pay more taxes on the wages that they receive when it comes to FICA, Social Security, Medicare, whatever the case may be, they're also going to make more money from the employer side, because the employer is going to have to pay those taxes as well. Number two, higher wages means less tax credit for low income families. So those people that used to get that earned income credit, you can kiss that goodbye, or it's going to be reduced drastically because your income is going to be higher. If you have an earned income and your income is $15 an hour, especially if you're in a multiple family home, like you have a parent home, like mom and dad is working, then guess what? Yeah, that tax credit that earned income credit is gone. You can kiss that goodbye, or it's going to be reduced drastically. So how does that benefit the government? Well, the government no longer has to budget for that, because now they're not going to have to pay out as much as they used to with the earned income credit. So they're going to save a fortune. Number three, higher wages increases the GDP. So if you want to make it look like the economy is doing better when it really isn't, all you got to do is increase the wages. You increase the wages, people start buying more, things start flowing more, you're pumping more money in the economy, but that would have never happened had you never did the increase. So I really just don't see the point. It's going to be an illusion that things are looking better, we're doing better, and the gross domestic product is fantastic when it really isn't. It's just based off the wage increase. So what you're going to see is a falsely inflated GDP. Number four, higher wages means more taxes, which means that this $30 trillion debt now that we have will be paid down much faster, which I really think was the goal all along. They know that they cannot support a debt of $30 trillion. So if they increase the minimum wages, they get the more revenue from taxes. They'll be able to, knock out that $30 trillion number much faster. And what it really all boils down to, in my eyes, is number five, reelection. So you have a minimum wage increase. All right. The person that did that was Biden. You have an increase or a falsely inflated GDP. The person that did that was Biden. We have unemployment that's been reduced, because now that the wage increase has went into play, where people are going to work because they're going to make more money. Who that goes to? Biden. All right. And then most importantly, we have this massive debt that's just been literally cut in half due to all the taxes from the increase. Who does that go to for balancing the budget? Biden. So I think it's really the long game. It's really about reelection. So those are like just a couple of ways that the government is going to benefit. How does that affect you? Now, on the flip side, I do support the increase. I just believe that an increase in someone's pay should be based on performance. We've all been that idiot or genius that decided that, we're going to work hard, we're going to do our best, we're going to make it happen. And the next person right next to us who's making the same amount of money as us, they are not that person. They're the complete opposite. They're going to work as little as possible. They're doing a terrible job, and they pretty much get the same pay that we do. Everyone has been there. So why should that dude get an increase when the person that's busting their ass doesn't? Like, they're going to get the same increase. You would think that, hey, you know what? Why is this dude that's literally doing nothing on their phone all day, doing video chats all day, doing TikToks in the middle of the hotel room, doing TikToks in the middle of the lobby? Why should they get an increase? They haven't did anything to earn it. So it's going to be an unearned increase. And most importantly, these people think that we're stupid and think that we can't think our way out of the increase. And this is why we created We Tip Hotels. With the increase, the hotel guest pays the increase by tipping the employees. The hotel payroll doesn't go up. The hotel doesn't have to pay taxes on the tips that the employees receive. And most importantly, if the employee is not doing their job, they can be removed from the tip pool for that week if they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So to do what you need to do about the payroll increase and to make sure that you're protected, go check out We Tip Hotels. Sign up. You can go ahead and get started for nothing. It costs the hotel absolutely nothing. And protect your budget, your expenses, and your bottom line for what's coming down the line for Lord knows what reasons. And you know what we're here to do. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hotel Revenue Magic. And we're here to make your revenues rise up once again.